and so he speeds it up, and he's able to make a play. Oh, what a dig there.
Right. Look at this. What about that?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
What is up with this? I'm certainly not seeing a full approach, not selling the hard hit.
Yeah.
And I just don't want coaches to miss this. I don't want them to miss the fact that these moments, these situations, and these movement solutions present themselves all of the time. And when I think back to myself as a young coach, I ignored them. I ignored them because they weren't things that I could coach. They weren't things that I thought were, important for players to learn. And nowadays I find out that like all of the things that I want to teach them happen so much less than all of these other things, these nuances that are way more frequent. And, if we don't want players always looking over to us for all the answers and being distracted in between rallies and looking at us or their parents, like for help or the answers, then we got to create these, I'm going to say these simulation environments where what we're simulating for them, what they're experiencing, represents the real thing. I mean, I keep talking about SpaceX and Bob and Doug, the U.S. astronauts that just went into space recently. Mm-hmm. And the idea there is, I'm losing my train of thought where I was going with this, but it's the idea that, gosh, I totally lost my train of thought. Why am I talking about Bob and Doug and SpaceX? One of them was quoted saying, congratulations to the SpaceX engineers, because the simulation was exactly like what they experienced in the launch and docking. And they just said, Bob and Doug were just, saying, hey, like, what a great job that you all did, because we couldn't have felt more prepared for what we had to do. And that is just awesome.
One of the things we did yesterday was actually manually fly Crew Dragon for the first time. And I want to compliment the teams at Hawthorne. Just a spectacular job with the simulator, as the vehicle flew exactly like the simulators out in Hawthorne. So just want to thank the teams that did all the work on that particular training device, as well as all the modeling and the GNC. It really worked out well, and was a joy to fly. And I'm guessing it was the first time a space vehicle was flown with a touchscreen before. So we got that going for us.